And then the way she calls us her assistant and says she will reward us. Like, please, I will personally be your assistant and you can reward me every day. Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome back to another winning video. I know it's been a while. I haven't posted a react. I'm really sorry. I've been really busy this month with the holidays. Way more hectic than I expected than in previous years. But that's why I'm doing a double react today. I'm really excited for Ruan Mei. And so we're gonna first check out her Myriad Celestia trailer, which came out a few days ago. And then I'll be reacting to the trailer dedicated to her, which dropped last night. Hopefully I will be able to contain my thirst because I think she's really pretty, but we'll see. As always, feel free to follow me at twitch.tv/WHINning. That's where I usually react to these live on stream. Otherwise, feel free to leave a like and subscribe on the video. Okay, so Transcendent Ruan Tunes Blushing May Blooms. What is this, like a poem title or something? Very long, very, it rhymes.
Mother, your letters are always welcome.
Oh.
The plum blossoms bloom and wither, and I occasionally catch a scent of loneliness. I once again am thinking back to the research in my childhood, together with you in No Man's
So
Land.
pretty. Wait, No Man's Land?
Cabin, teeming with boundlessly joyous forms of life.
The background
Those days
music.
are unforgettable.
It reminds me of Yunjin. I don't know if it's
understood
Chinese
the
opera though.
vastness of the universe too early. I was
What the heck?
different than every other kid around me.
What is that? Is that like that monster that keeps being mentioned in Simulated Universe?
Growth, death.
Whoa.
Lamenting the process of life is the origin of my thinking.
Oh, the music, the colors.
I began to realize that I
Yo,
longed
that's
for
science.
something pure. Attachment involves the insular cortex, which controls anxiety and pain.
Is that true, chat? I don't know
The laws of
science. I don't know
emotion can be
biology.
easily broken down. Children will become more well-behaved when they receive random rewards. When I discovered how easy it was to cultivate a planet, I began to feel empty.
That rewards line reminded me of Gotcha. Are we all
I
kids?
increasingly understand that I long for more fundamental research.
She's calling us out.
Recently, I've had some different thoughts.
Ruan Mei is such a headache.
At first, I was terrified of its appearance.
Oh wait, is
Its
that
wonder does not resist and does not grieve.
Hertha
It
and
is the closest thing to the feeling I had when I
Screwlum?
was a child.
Oh, I've seen this gif. Oh,
Me.
so
Where
pretty.
does the research end? Life is so colorful, but it has nothing to do with me.
I was about to say the irony because she's on monochrome
I
now.
explore the mysteries of the universe and seek deeper answers. I have nothing to
Whoa.
lose and nothing to gain. If life is cultivated and reproduced,
This is so epic. Whoa.
you can dissect remembrance, control equilibrium, deconstruct beauty, and reproduce permanence.
Wait,
I will
are those
understand
paths?
life and touch on these conceptions,
Beauty?
and perhaps I too can.
Is equilibrium a path? Wait, become what? Become what? Become what? Become what? Become what?
Become an
Has anyone dissected, replayed it, and like equalized the sound to try and figure out what she says? What did she say? Also, that's us. That's the
Worry
game.
not, my dear assistant. I
Assistant.
will reward you.
There is no way that was 3 minutes. That felt like a minute. Oh my gosh. There was so much going on in that trailer. Wow, holy cow. Okay, before we get into the full analysis, I just have to say this first of all. I went back and listened to the censored subtitle part off the recording because I was so curious. And she actually says, perhaps I too can become an AEON. Which is wild. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, there's clearly more to this lady than meets the eye. It's giving she's not fully human. She starts off writing a letter to someone she addresses as mother. when she's the real mommy. Okay, sorry, I'm kidding. I just had to get that out there. But the way she talks to his mother is kind of detached and not how you'd usually speak when you're talking to someone in your family. Like she mentions being in this place called No Man's Land, which looks to be like Dragonspine. You know, it's in the mountains, very snowy, isolated. And she mentions a comfy cabin. But instead of saying something like, oh, it was filled with the presence of other people, she describes it as teeming with boundlessly joyous forms of life. It's like very scientifically put, very clinical, you know? And then at this part, instead of being horrified by this monster, it's like she has a life-changing epiphany. Like the music changes, there's color and life blooming inside of her oxygen helmet. And that's also when these quoted words start appearing in her speech, like pure, attachment, emotion, random, planet, fundamental. It's like she recognizes that these words are their own concepts, but they don't have a personal meaning to her. Exactly like that line that she says at the climax here, where she says,
Life is so colorful, but it has nothing to do with me.
like, hello, this could be a line straight off some slam poetry. She's such a gorgeous walking contradiction. Because when you think of most researchers or geniuses, they're happy not having all the answers. Their curiosity fuels their drive to conduct research. Although for some people, this overrides their humanity, and their need to know the truth kind of comes at the cost of hurting others. They want to find the truth out without sparing any expense. But then for her, she says, I have nothing to lose and nothing to gain. And do note that earlier, she also says that she found it easy to cultivate a planet, which implies that she's completed research on manufacturing life. And yet, she felt empty. So what is she really looking for? Is she looking for what makes a life, what makes up humanity? But she doesn't mention anything about being human. And wouldn't that be ironic? Because she wants to shed her humanity in order to become an AEON? And if that actually happened, which path would she even embody? And then you have this very meta reference at the end where she's watching us play through Simulated Universe and we're dying to the freaking swarm. And then the art for her occurrence pops up. Because yes, by the way, she has her own occurrence named after her in Simulated Universe. And for those of you who don't remember, it is extremely OP because what happens is she basically gives you the choice of either getting every blessing in a specific path, every single one, or you can get a ton of cosmic fragments, which is also really helpful for your run. Like that level of power that she wields in Simulated Universe already, and then the way she calls us her assistant and says she will reward us. Like, please, I will personally be your assistant and you can reward me every day. And remember, this trailer started with her writing a letter to Mother, which she does not address at the end. And you know who else has a mother? That's right, Albedo, our chief alchemist in Genshin, who we know for a fact that, even though he's not from the same game, was artificially produced. Is that the same for Ruan Mei? What if she's not like the other kids, like she said, because it's true? What if she's not alive in the same way? Holy moly, that was a lot. I'm tired of cooking. Okay, let's watch her own trailer now. And I'm ready to not think about anything and just watch her in action. All right, so now we have In All Does Life Flow. That reference to life again.
The soft wind beckons the early spring.
And there's the flower blossoms again. The DNA strands. Those are DNA strands, right?
A chilly wake from rest.
Very pretty.
Plum blossom in a mess.
Oh, that poetry again.
Where is the home I miss? Only remembered in drunken bliss.
Oh, she's talented.
Oh, looks like it's tea time.
Tea time!
Without accelerating.
Oh my god, please stop on me like you do on the water!
Will always wither. A never-ending cycle of melodies. The core of all existence is unity.
Oh, there's so many references, so much going on. All these musical references. Oh, wait, aren't those from the event? The little critters? Cute!
Sometimes, waiting around is also a change.
Whoa. She's gonna fight all of them? I mean, this upcoming event was made for her.
The results are beyond my expectations. Every petal in life's garden will meet a day when it is torn away by the wind's call. Fret not. You still hold academic value.
Whoa, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck? There's no way it ends like that. There's no way. 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 Okay, I never thought that that would be a that was saying that would be the way to my heart, but all I'm saying is I've never felt so honored to be told that I still hold academic value to someone. That was really, really cool. Watching that trailer actually reminded me of something that I saw online, where Ruan Mei's name is actually like a literal reference. Apparently the Ruan in her name actually means like that instrument that she plays, which is, you know, I don't want to say Chinese guitar. I said Chinese guitar last time, which was really ignorant. Apologize. It's a 4-stringed lute, and then the Mei refers to plum blossoms, which are very present in both her trailer and the Myriad Celestia trailer at the beginning. And apparently the Mei is a flower that's common in northern China, where there's a lot of heavy blizzards and snowstorms, which was similar to what we saw in the Myriad Celestia trailer, referring to that no man's land place, I'm guessing. And yet, people are speculating that Ruan Mei is actually not her name. Like, yes, it is a real Chinese name, but people have noticed that in the Chinese drip marketing, there's actually a dot in between the two characters of her name, and that's usually only reserved for when the characters are in a Western translated name. And people have also noticed that in the Japanese drip marketing, her name is in katakana instead of using the Chinese characters, which again implies that it's a foreign name. So some people are saying that Ruan Mei is not her real name and she's using a cover up to hide her true identity. For what? Who knows? But I mean, all these people in the Genius Society, all these simulated universe creators are pretty mysterious. So anyways, that's enough cooking for me. I will say that both trailers, very gorgeous. Emmy Lo did a fantastic job. She really captures an ethereal yet mysterious vibe. Of course, the art and the music, just chef's kiss as always. I didn't really feel as much of a build-up in Ruan Mei's trailer, but I don't think it needed a build-up. I feel like in some of the other trailers, there was like a dramatic drop or something very obvious where it gets really, really hyped up, but I think it kept with her elegant character that there wasn't something like that. So yeah, oh my gosh, I'm like even more excited for her now. I'll have to make some choices about who I'm pulling for, but yeah, that's the end of this react/analysis. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed your time here. Let me know your thoughts. If you notice anything in either trailer that is interesting that I didn't pick up on, I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, hope you all enjoy 1.6. Have a very nice holiday, and I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully. Take care, stay safe, and stay winning in the meantime. Bye!